Tegan? Tegan?
Yeah?
You all right?
Of course.
You sure?
I feel marvellous.
You're not space sick anymore.
Not at all.
This must be what they give the crew. Well, doesn't seem to do them any harm.
Pleased to hear it. Jumble this room is.
Although some of it seems quite familiar.
Weird mix of my room on the TARDIS and my bedroom in Brisbane.
I'm beginning to find this ship very strange.
And Vanessa. I don't believe it. It's as though somebody's been rummaging around in my memories.
Perhaps they have. Come on. Let's go find the doctor.
Why are you doing this?
The race? As a diversion.
And the crews for the ships, you collected them from their different time zones just as a diversion too.
They are ephemerals.
Ephemerals.
Beings like yourself.
You had no right to do it. They're real. Living, breathing, flesh and blood.
You are not an ephemeral. You are a time dweller. You travel in time.
You're reading my thoughts.
You are a time lord. A lord of time. Are there lords in such a small domain?
And where do you function?
Eternity.
Marker boy, sir, coming up on the starboard bow.
The endless waste of eternity.
Exactly. Are those men going up to the rigging?
They must be.
It's madness. This ship can't possibly function like a real sailing ship.
Never heard of solar winds?
Yeah?
Well, they exist for real. And produce more than enough energy to propel a ship like this.
I don't understand it. These men are from early 20th century Earth. How can they accept pressurized suits without question?
Perhaps not all of them do. Wait here.
Interesting. Enlightenment. Enlightenment, yes, by Barbara Clegg, our lady author, which was lovely to see. I don't think there were many of those in the classic series. Rona Munro springs to mind, and I can only think of her and Ms. Clegg. But what a wonderful script! Really fantastic. Lots going on in this one. Lovely to see that picture of Tegan's aunt, Vanessa, harking back to Legopolis. A real sense of mystery going on, isn't there, on board that ship? And a wonderful exchange between Peter Davison and I think it was Keith Barron, wasn't it? Playing Stryker. Keith Barron, probably around this time actually, was in one of my favourite sitcoms of the early 80s, Duty Free. So I always remember him from that and from making me laugh hysterically as a young boy. I think that chap we saw at the end there with Turlough, I can't remember his name, but I think he might have been in EastEnders at some point, or another soap. Again, a familiar face. Yeah, and of course this is the end of the Black Guardian trilogy, where Turlough finds at the end that his contract has been terminated, so he no longer has to try and kill the Doctor. So yes, and I think the White Guardian makes an appearance, last seen in Rebos Operation. But I love this story, the sense of history combining with the science fiction element really works well, and the sailing yacht and these model sequences in space I think are very impressive, and a wonderful performance by the actress who played Captain Rack, who I believe may have sung the song from the Gunfighters back in the 1960s, with rings on their fingers and bells on their toes. I might be wrong, but that's ringing a bell somewhere. I just wish I could remember her name, but I've lost it for the time being. But yeah, wonderful performance as Captain Rack, the servant of the Black Guardian, and this very interesting theme of Eternals and Ephemerals. Eternals, I think, was something they returned to in the new series recently, or they certainly touched on that sort of, or hinted that the Eternals were involved in a story. Yeah, this one is, I think, one of my favorites. Enlightenment. I sometimes wish I had enlightenment. But then, I guess if I had all knowledge of good and evil, then life might be pretty dull. Hence why the Eternals need the Ephemerals for amusement. I think I'm capable of making my own amusement.